it going? This is Amanda from Amanda Around the Globe. I am in Chiang Mai, Thailand still, and I wanted to make a video today about how to make friends while traveling, because people ask me all the time how I make friends, and a lot of people seem to think that I make a lot of friends from being on YouTube, which actually is not true at all. Most of the people that I meet don't even know I'm on YouTube. I don't know if I should put that in there. I'm happy that you guys seem to think I'm like really popular, but actually I'm really not. So I actually made a blog post on my website. I'm gonna link it down below about how to make friends while traveling, because a lot of people are wondering, like, I seem to always have friends wherever I go, and honestly I do not know these people before I get to wherever I'm going. I rarely know. Actually, I've never been somewhere where I know someone there. So I meet all of these people on my travels, and I've made so many good friends while traveling, like so many good friends. It's been awesome. So I am going to tell you how I meet these people. The first way I made a lot of friends is when I was in Europe. I was using Couchsurfing. So I was staying with people at their house. It's a website, couchsurfing.com. I think it's .com. I'll link that down below also. Couchsurfing.com. I have a profile on there, and you can make a trip where people can see that you're coming to their city, and they offer to host you. And so I would make a public trip, people offer to host me, I find someone who looks like we would have stuff in common, you know, like I try to find someone around my age. I usually look for girls, but there are not a ton of girls that are hosts, so sometimes I stay with a guy. Yeah, but usually if they're around my age, then, you know, we have stuff in common, we get along. I met a lot of awesome people in Europe this way, people that I still talk to today, that I'm still friends with, that I cannot wait to see again. Oh my gosh, I love these people. Shout out to Jackie, Maria, Mirabella, Svenja. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me stay with you. Hannah, it was great to meet you in Prague. That was really fun. Okay, so my second way that I've made a few friends is by staying at hostels. So if you're staying at a hostel, obviously everyone else staying at that hostel is traveling. A lot of hostels are very, very social. I use hostelworld.com. This video is not sponsored by any of these things, by the way. Also not popular enough to do that. But I use hostelworld.com, and they give reviews of hostels in different cities, and people will say usually like how social the vibe is at the hostel. My favorite hostel that I've ever stayed at, ever, was El Viajero in Cali, Colombia. It was such a social place. Everyone was so nice. Even the people that worked there were super friendly. I made a lot of friends there, people that I still talk to also. And that was just a great place. They even offered yoga, they offered salsa dancing lessons, they had all kinds of stuff. They had like shows and stuff at the hostel. Like, if you go to Cali, Colombia, definitely I recommend staying at that hostel. Everyone's really social. Usually people are always trying to make friends. Like, it's not just you that's looking for friends, other people are too. Even if people are traveling with someone, they're still usually really open to making friends and becoming friends. Okay, the third way I've made friends, I feel like I have a different way for every like continent that I go to, but since I've been in Thailand, I've made a lot of friends through Facebook groups. So this has been awesome, because in Thailand, in Chiang Mai, there are Facebook groups for digital nomads, there are Facebook groups for girls that are digital nomads, there are Facebook groups for people that are living here long term, there are Facebook groups for everything. There's even a Facebook group to buy and sell used bicycles. Like, who thinks of these things? It's awesome. So I met my friend Maddie through a Facebook group. I actually have met a few people through the Facebook group. I usually look for someone that sounds interesting to me, and yeah, I'll message them. It's not that complicated. A fourth way to meet friends is other social networks other than Facebook. So I have met people through YouTube, and I've more met people who I watch on YouTube, and yeah, that's been awesome. I met Ali from Psycho Traveler that way. She's awesome. Love her. Number 5 is Meetup Groups. I have not used these, but I feel like the Facebook groups thing is kind of similar. But you can go to meetup.com and there are groups for everything on there. There are groups for people that like raw food. There are groups for people that like hiking. There are groups for people that are into circus things. Like there's groups for everything on there. So definitely try Meetup. Also, Couchsurfing.com, even if you don't stay with people, you can go to Couchsurfing events. So other people that are traveling in the area that you're in, you go to an event and you meet all of them. So you can meet all other travelers from people from around the world. It's really, really cool. Number 6, that's 6. The 6th way of meeting people is probably the most organic. Basically just doing things that you like to do. So this is really crazy, but I actually met my friend Maddie, who I don't think she was in any of my videos. I don't know, but I met Maddie through, like I just met her at a restaurant one day. So when I was in Puerto Viejo, okay, this is a different Maddie. I should preface this. I've met 2 people named Maddie. So Maddie from Amsterdam, I met her when I was in Puerto Viejo in Costa Rica, and I literally met her at a restaurant. I went to this restaurant that my roommate at the hostel was playing at, and so I went to see him play, and Maddie was sitting there, and I just kind of like met someone when I was walking to the restaurant. This guy was like, hey, where are you from? How's it going? I started talking to him. He knew Maddie because he just knows everyone, I guess. And so we sat down with Maddie. I started talking to Maddie and we decided to travel together. So we went to Bocas del Toro, Panama together. We spent a week together. She is so funny. I love that girl. I can't wait to go back to Amsterdam and see her and Jackie. Anyways, I'm trying to keep this video short, so I need to wrap it up. So that is my 6 ways of meeting people. If you guys have other ways that you make friends or meet people, put them in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Check out all the links below. I'll link my blog post below that I wrote on this topic that has pictures, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!